I have worked tirelessly for the past 168 hours in order to bring you this week's content in Knighthood. This week in Knighthood, I scored over 3,000 arena points, and I'm going to be showing my methods of how I did that, what I did in game in order to achieve such a score, and along with that, I'm going to be sharing my fights with some of the most famous knights in game. Ladies and gentlemen, the helmet is going on. Roll the intro. Now, starting off this video, I'm sure a lot of knights are probably thinking that the only way that you can get an arena score of 3,000 is to be spending gems consistently and purchasing arena tickets consistently. And I want to reassure everyone that that is not the case. This week, I have spent only 80 gems on arena tickets. I bought 5 arena tickets one time and realized that it wasn't the way to go. The main way that I have been grinding up my score in arena this week is focusing every single roamer that I see that has an arena ticket. And even if my stamina's too low at the time, I still do it. I still complete the task. I figured I'd rather spend the stamina to refresh and get all of the other items along with the arena ticket then spend the 80 gems in arena to just build my score that way. So by following this method of consistently fighting roamers with arena tickets and refreshing your stamina with gems rather than purchasing the arena tickets, you'll find yourself also obtaining a lot of items in game that you'll probably need as well. You'll be building up your charms from dismantling gear, you'll be getting a whole bunch of gear from chests, you'll be getting tomes that you'll be needing to upgrade heroes and whatnot. So it's essentially a win-win-win situation by doing this. Rather than just purchasing the tickets, you can earn the tickets from battling the roamers and just getting so much more. As soon as I purchased my first 5 arena tickets for 80 gems, I realized that it was not the way to go, and that this method of grinding the roaming monsters would definitely prove much more effective. And as you can see, you can earn a ton of arena tickets with no problem at all. This is a roaming monster that only costs 30 stamina. Even the 20 and level 20 and level 10 monsters can spawn arena tickets, so this is definitely the best method to grind arena tickets in game. Refreshing stamina rather than purchasing from the arena shop. Now, I said that we would be fighting only the toughest knights in game, and one of the toughest knights that I know is Mr. Muffin Mouth. Me and Muffin Mouth are going to be battling each other with the Titania Vordry build on both fronts today. Starting things off here, I go over to his Skull Deadeye and punch twice in order to build rage. Managed to get a critical hit on the second hit and bring my rage meter to halfway. Skull Deadeye works away on the minion on the right, and my Vampire Lore Master works away at the Skull Deadeye as well. However, I made the mistake of bringing a Milita minion while Muffin Mouth was using a Milita weapon. This is something that you do not want to do in an arena fight, and this was one of the earlier fights for me, battling the top tier guys and trying to gain experience on the new methods. You can see I go to pop my rage here, but then consider the field and decide that I want to actually burn my enemies. By burning them, this will chunk away on the minion on the left and the minion on the right, and it'll also save my health a little bit from having to use Vordry's rage right away. Now with Muffin's attacks here, my Vampire Lore Master falls. However, both of his minions have fallen now too, right after I crack this Vordry. And it was at this point that I realized that this was going to be a very difficult fight. Normally my Vordry can melt almost half of a person's health, and that barely did a fifth to Muffin Mouth. I didn't expect anything less though. This is one of the top knights in the game. I was actually fairly surprised that I managed to survive his Vordry blast. Looking at my health and Muffin's health, I realized I was in a dire situation. If I went for the Titania heal, it wouldn't help me at all. He would definitely finish me the next turn, so I had to go for it with Vordrys. Managed to take off all of Muffin Mouth's armor, and then with Titania's base power, heal myself, gain focus, and with 2 slices, I managed to lower Muffin Mouth to the point that he can't use his Vordry. If he used his Vordry, it would actually take him out, so I saved myself by lowering his health to that point. He has to use the Titania Rage power, which allows me the opportunity to get the crack that I want on him. Now I know if I use my Vordry here, my Vordry will finish me. So as you can see, I'm analyzing what to do. My Goblin weapon has burn damage increase, so I start with Vordry's Wall of Fire, and then with 3 swipes and all critical hits, I managed to take down one of the toughest knights in the game, Mr. Muffin Mouth. This was a great accomplishment for me. I was ecstatic after this match. I left a bit of my reaction in the back of that video there too. I hope you could hear it.
20.
Now, Muffin Mouth is an amazing content creator for the community. He's actually an amazing all-around guy. He's always trying to help out knights with new strategies and whatnot. He streams Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I've tuned into him a bunch of times. I would definitely tune in and check him out. Now, for round 2 here, we said we were going to be battling famous knights, and what better knight to fight than Thanks in-game. Thanks is the knight in-game currently with more fame than anyone else. So, starting things off today, I attack his outlaw minion on the left side with 2 swipes of my unique outlaw axe. My troll minion makes quick work of his other minion as well. With 1 more punch here, I build rage. 2 punches actually, sorry. Bouncing to Thanks, building rage more, and of course, landing that burn so that I can get the continuous damage for 3 turns. My fury and focus is up from the Vampire Lore Master. I use Titania's base power, not for the focus, but to give both of my minions on the left and right regenerate. And then I also use Titania's rage power in order to give myself 3 turns of protect. Now I'm in a comfortable position where I'm fairly buffed. My troll minion managed to get a critical hit on its rage power. Now he's double stacked with Vordry's burn as well as my troll minion's burn. You can see it chunking away here. And with 3 punches, I build rage and then use my ultimate attack on my outlaw weapon because it has a charm boost for enemies that are burned. This was one of my first times fighting Weifing and Azar too. It was quite the battle. I honestly expected a little bit more from them though, to be honest. And with Vordry's rage power, the knight with the most fame in-game was defeated. Just gonna go take a quick peek at the fame leaderboard here. And as you can see, the fight that I just had was against Thanks, the #1 knight in fame. Next up, we had another content creator for the Knighthood community, Mr. Tan the Man. Tan the Man was using 2 troll minions, so I decided to bring my troll hammer with me. My troll hammer actually is a triple critical troll hammer, so it's very, very useful for me. As well, I brought Skull Deadeye and my troll minion with me to inflict burn. With 2 swipes of my troll hammer, and 1 against the minion on the right, and a critical hit, they are all defeated, and Mr. Tan Man is alone without his minions. He manages to take out my troll minion on the left side of me and inflict burn as well. Now's my time to heal up and attempt to get Protect on with Titania's Rage. This puts me in a much more comfortable position for the rest of the match. Having 25% boosted defenses is always handy. And now it's a 1v1. Did not get the critical hit on the first attack there, so I decide for the final move I will stack burn damage with Vordry. Getting hit with his Vordry there, fairly powerful, but not enough to take me out. And with my Vordry Rage Blast, Tan the Man is no more. Now, Tan the Man is another great content creator for the Knighthood community. He has a series called Knighted that you can tune into on his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is TanMan81, if you want to go check that out. I highly suggest it. He's a great guy for the community. Next up, we had the Slayers Guild, and I wanted to battle some of the co-leaders and the leader of the Slayers Guild. So I battled Imeen and Proximo first, but my Vordry proved no match for them, and I managed to take them out fairly quickly. After defeating the co-leaders, the leader of the Slayers Guild was next up on my list. So here comes Mr. Gotrek. Bringing my unique undead axe with me so that I could make quick work of his vampire lore master. He was actually rocking a fairly interesting build that was a little bit different than other knights that I had been facing. It was actually a bit of a refreshing fighting him. 3 punches and burn damage with Vordry, continuing the same combo that you've been seeing for a majority of the video. Attempting to get Skull Deadeye's weaken, but unsuccessful. Now he exposes and poisons me here. Put on Regenerate and Focus with Titania. I actually made a mistake there, expecting that I would get the critical hit. I didn't, and I punched again, which was a little bit detrimental to my match. I realized I was in a bit of a poor position now because I didn't have that Protect on to help me out. Again, exposed, lowering my defenses by 25%. So in order to counter it, putting on Titania's Protect and getting my defenses back to the point that they should be. And just building rage as much as possible. Getting ready for that Vordry splash is gonna come at the end. Managed to weaken him with Skull Deadeye there on the second attack. He uses Dvalin's rage power and base power to poison me and build health of his own. However, he's in a low enough point here. I use my Vordry, and surprising enough, even with his armor that low, he manages to survive. I expected no less of the leader of the Slayers Guild though. 2 swipes of my axe, both critical hits, and an attack of my troll minion is what was needed to finally take out the leader. Crazy battles this week. Now it is time for the final round. And I'd like to say that I saved the best for last. There's one knight in game that was able to double my score this week. He had more than double 3,000. He had 6,354 points. Absolutely amazing. I've never seen a knight score that high. That's absolutely phenomenal. So, battling Occam's Razor, he was using 2 troll minions. So again, I was bringing my triple critical troll hammer with me, and along with this, a new unique ranged helmet that I had that had 3 hero charm slots, in which I slotted with all mage charms in order to boost my power with Vordry and Titania. So this was one of my first matches at a new level, in my opinion. I knew battling a knight with over 6,000 arena score was not going to be an easy feat, so I was a little bit shaky for the start of this match. 2 attacks with my troll hammer, the second criticaling and managing to take the troll minion down to past halfway. Another key part with this weapon is the critical boosters that I have on ultimate attack. So you'll see here, I throw 1 punch, bounce over, and I hope for the critical, and I get it, managing to take out his secondary minion. Both minions are gone now, and weaken has been inflicted with my Skull Deadeye as well. The match is going in my favor currently. Regenerate and focus with Titania's base power. And again, I make the same mistake of thinking that I'm going to get my rage power, so I throw 3 punches. In all reality there, I probably should have stacked burn damage with Vordry, but it's alright, we continue moving. Now for some reason the AI didn't want to use his rage power against me, which I was 100% okay with. Using Titania's Lunar Light to build Protect, knowing that this is a fearsome knight capable of dealing lots of damage. Vordry's base power to burn, stacking with my troll minion, and 2 punches to build rage. Again, expecting a Vordry splash that doesn't come. Slightly confused, throw out 2 more punches, and with Vordry's rage power, managed to bring him down to just a sliver of health, to which my troll minion gets to say his final goodbye to Mr. Occam's Razor. Truly an honor fighting with all of the knights that I've battled with this week, and no better way to end my video than to be battling my right-hand man in my guild, Occam's Razor. Truly an honor to be battling with you, my friend. So, with this week, I managed to advance myself to the Sentinel League. I got the double increase, a nice chunk of arena crests, some gems. Check out this badass beard here too. I absolutely love it. And last but not least, we have a very nice new silver shield back piece that we're going to be putting on. How are you enjoying Arena Leagues, Knights? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, Knights, stay grinding.